Second, this is Jeff Davenport live, brought to you by the Ed Morse Automotive Group, Sierra Vista and Cochise County, backed by Morse. When Jeff Davenport gets to MC an event, did you expect anything else? I'm just kidding. We're going to have a great time tonight. We are live, actually, at Buena High School. The Klein Center for the Performing Arts is going to be the home base for the 42nd anniversary of the Copper Classic. And you can see all of these trophies behind us here. Go take a look at the trophies, John, in all these different categories. These are the main trophies that the best of the best are going to walk away with. For women's best pose, for women's most symmetrical, for the men's best pose, and for the men's most muscular. These are the four big ones, but the rest of these sitting right here on this table will be awarded to some incredible athletes who are ready to perform tonight, and they're definitely ready for their cheat meal coming up soon. But there is one man who's been behind this thing for 42 years, and he is none other than Hank Diaz from Buena Health and Fitness. Of course, this event being put on by Buena Health and Fitness and Summit Fitness. Everybody's coming around to say hi to the legend himself. The living legend is here. Hank, oh my gosh, man. Talk to me about what it means to have 42 years of the Copper Classic.
I didn't expect to be here that long. That's one of the things. Okay.
But here you are. And I mean, again, all these trophies, all those contestants backstage. What's going through their mind right now? You've been a competitor in these competitions. What's going on in their mind as we're T-minus 15 minutes from kicking this thing off?
They're just looking at themselves and looking at the other competitors and seeing, man, that guy looks better than I do, and this and that. You start comparing again right away. How
do they get through that? How do they push through that and focus on their routine?
Finally, they have to get around to it and know it's going to be their turn next, and then you have to take the attitude. Well, I'm here to compete. If I win, great. If I don't, well, at least, I'm here and I was able to compete.
And isn't that important for a lot of these competitors here, knowing that they put in so much effort? Some of these competitors have been waiting for months and months and months, the better part of this whole last 12 months to be able to do this.
Well, definitely. Well, generally, if you never competed before, you got at least a year to really start getting ready. If you competed before, like any time that I went out for the show, okay, because I did sometimes 5 in a year, and 3 months is all I needed, or 2 months. Yeah. And I tried to stay just about 10 pounds below my weight for competition. Yeah. And if you got over that, then it was difficult, very difficult.
Interesting.
But otherwise, you could be ready within 60 to 90 days.
Really? Yeah. Okay. See, now this is, again, coming from a bodybuilding expert here, Hank Diaz, the owner of Buena Health and Fitness. And part of this legacy, I think, I would definitely like to see this called the Hank Diaz Copper Classic. How would you feel about that?
Well, I would feel good about it, but I thought, that the Arizona Copper Classic was a real good thing, around it. Because when it started, some other guys had it, okay, back in Tucson.
That's right, yeah. There was a whole legacy behind the name Copper Classic.
Mm-hmm. And then when they left it, I went ahead and picked up the name. So that we continued with it over and over. Yeah. I felt it's never going to change. I want to keep it that way because it's a community program that we started, and most of the time we started it because we wanted to contribute, also to the organizations that are out there. Yeah. For years we did, and we still do. Yeah. Still do. It depends on how much money one takes in and whatever, what we're able to give up.
Sure. But again, looking at this, 42 years, here we are, the 42nd anniversary of the Hank Diaz Copper Classic. I'm going to call it that tonight. Right. But just knowing all of the things that are going through their minds, you've been there. Oh, do you get excited as the promoter to be able to see these athletes perform?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, man. Everywhere. Like I said, we've been at the national level, the world level, looking all the way through. Yeah. And, everybody really has to work hard at that. And I mean, the higher up you get, the harder it is, because the competition is much, much harder. Yeah. And this is just this is your starting level here.
And the great part is, there will be people who get their pro card tonight. Yeah. Which is really impressive.
It's impressive, but they have to be careful of once they get the pro card. You got to consider they're a pro. They're going to have to work twice as hard in order to compete with the others.
Yeah. Well, we know that they've put in all the work to get to here tonight. We know that they'll keep pushing forward and doing that.
Very difficult. See, when I was competing even in the 60 age group, man, I mean, We had guys from Italy and Greece. They would come over, and from Australia. And I mean, we had a fight on our hands.
Oh my goodness. Well, again, there will be a fight on this stage, not physically or literally, I should say, but figuratively, fighting out for all of this hardware behind us. And again, it is the 42nd anniversary of the Hank Diaz Copper Classic, the Arizona Copper Classic, live right here at the Buena Performing Arts Center, the Klein Center for Performing Arts at Buena High School, as we are just moments away from kicking it off at the top of the hour. If you'd like to come and join us, if you're in Sierra Vista looking for something to do, you can get your tickets at the door. By all means, come and join the fun and watch these incredible athletes, all their hard work, come to fruition on this very stage as they hit their poses and this crowd goes wild. It's going to be an awesome night tonight, Hank.
That's right, man. You do a good job on that, too.
Well, I appreciate it. It's an honor to be here. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sharing this around and letting everybody know about the history, the legacy of not only this man right here, Hank Diaz, but the Copper Classic itself. If you're into bodybuilding or fitness, definitely check out Buena Health and Fitness and Summit Fitness in Sierra Vista and talk to this guy about all of, his legacy and his incredible life that he continues to live. He's going to outlive all of us, by the way, just so you know. But thank you so much for watching this episode of Jeff Davenport Live, brought to you by the Morse Automotive Group, Sierra Vista, and Cochise County, backed by Morse. Time to get your pump on, time to start flexing, because we are minutes away from the Copper Classic kicking off here at the Klein Center for the Performing Arts. Hank, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. Thank you for watching. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for tagging, doing all that fun stuff. And have a great night, everybody. And I know we'll have a great one here. Take care. Thank you so much, Hank. Love you. Thank you so much.